So in the last lecture we have started with the chapter of carboxylic acids and derivatives, and हमने acid derivatives के लिए ऐसा कुछ definition पढ़ा. Whenever you are having any substance, if you are doing hydrolysis of it and if it is leading to the formation of carboxylic acid, it is called as an acid derivative. RC double bond of Cl is called as acyl chloride. इसको hydrolysis किया, you can do that as acidic hydrolysis or basic hydrolysis. It will lead to the formation of a carboxylic acid, RCOH. RC double bond OR dash, it is called as ester. If you are replacing that oxygen by sulfur, it is called as thioester. RC triple bond N, commonly called as cyanide. IUPAC के हिसाब से it is called as nitrile. Acid anhydride, amide, and thioester. These are the carboxylic acids derivatives. Then we have started with preparation methods of carboxylic acids. Preparation from alkanes. If you do oxidation of alkanes, controlled oxidation, you can get a carboxylic acid. But in alkanes, you don't have an acidic hydrogen because there is no electronegativity difference between carbon and hydrogen. So alkanes ka oxidation karna, okay, in general it is difficult, and we usually don't prefer to make alcohols or aldehydes, ketones or carboxylic acids from alkanes. We should have specific catalysts for them if you want to convert an alkane into carboxylic acid. So usually a method prefer nahi karenge, but there are some specific catalysts. If you want to convert an alkane into carboxylic acid, you can either use manganese stearate or Ag2O. Okay. From the alkenes, ये वाला methods तो already हमने बहुत बार देखा है. Oxidative ozenolysis. If you are doing reductive ozenolysis, you will end up with formation of aldehyde. If you are doing oxidative ozenolysis, the formed aldehyde will be converting into carboxylic acid. Oxidative ozenolysis के लिए reagent H2O2. In the first step, you will be adding O3. In the second step, you will be adding H2O2. Okay. Reductive ozenolysis के लिए reagents. In the first step, you will be adding O3. In the second step, you will either add zinc or zinc in acetic acid or dimethyl sulfur. These are the reagents for reductive ozenolysis. Using alkaline chemonophore or acidic K2Cr2O7, we need to break the bonds. Whenever you are breaking the bond, you will be attaching OH. So, दो bonds break करते समय दो OH लगाएंगे. Two OH groups on the same carbon atom is unstable. So, we will be removing H2O to form aldehyde. In the aldehyde also, we have an acidic hydrogen, or which is oxidizable hydrogen. So, if you are having alkaline chemonophore acidic K2Cr2O7, it will convert the aldehyde formed into carboxylic acid. Okay. Alkanes के साथ, again you can use alkaline chemonophore acidic K2Cr2O7, or you can use oxidative ozenolysis. Reductive ozenolysis के साथ you will get a diketo compound. With oxidative ozenolysis, you will get carboxylic acids. Then from alkyl halides, hydrolysis of RCX3. If you are adding aqueous KOH, there will be substitution reaction, which will eventually lead to the formation of carboxylic acid. Using Grignard reagent with CO2 followed by hydrolysis will give you carboxylic acid. Alcohols के साथ, you can do oxidation of alcohols. If you are having 1 degree, 2 degree alcohol raha to you will be getting ketone. As you want carboxylic acid, you need to have a 1 degree alcohol. 1 degree alcohol में, if you use K2Cr2O7 or chemonophore or Jones reagent, you will convert the 1 degree alcohol into carboxylic acid. If you are using any chromium plus 6 salt in aqueous medium, it will be converting the 1 degree alcohol into carboxylic acid. If you are using the same chromium plus 6 salt in anhydrous medium, it will convert the 1 degree alcohol into aldehyde. Right? Anhydrous medium के लिए reagents PCC, PDC, Collins reagent. Okay? But either हमको carboxylic acids बनाना है, so we will be using alkaline chemonophore K2Cr2O7 and Jones reagent. from aldehydes and ketones. Aldehydes के साथ oxidation का separately हमने पढ़ा है. You can use Tollens reagent, Fehling's reagent, Ag2O or NaOCl. इनके साथ साथ you can use alkaline KMnO4, K2Cl2O7, Jones reagent. Okay. From ketones, you can get carboxylic acids if it is a methyl ketone. Methyl ketone with iodoform reagent, which is NaOH plus I2, will give you carboxylic acid plus iodoform. Alkyl benzenes के साथ, if you see at least one hydrogen on the benzyl carbon, irrespective of the group, convert the entire group into COH. Okay, you need to see at least one benzylic hydrogen. Okay, ठीक है. Then we have seen preparation from carboxylic acid derivatives, which is nothing but hydrolysis. Okay, you can have acid catalyzed hydrolysis or base catalyzed hydrolysis. In acid catalyzed hydrolysis, the end product will be carboxylic acid. In base catalyzed hydrolysis, as the medium is basic, the formed carboxylic acid will be as carboxylate ion. Okay, हम hydrolysis of RCN देखा as well as amide का देखा. In case of RCN, if you are doing controlled hydrolysis, it will lead to the formation of amide. Okay, mechanism भी हमने देखा है hydrolysis का. If you are doing hydrolysis of amide, the formed amide, you will eventually get carboxylic acid. So the first step in the hydrolysis of nitrile is you will be forming amide, which on further hydrolysis will give you carboxylic acid. Okay. Then we have started with reactions of carboxylic acids, acidic nature. सबसे ज़्यादा acidic compound is sulfonic acid. Sulfonic acid के बाद carboxylic acid है. Okay, so any acid on reaction with a metal, it will liberate hydrogen gas. And ये जो carboxylic acid है, it can dissolve in NaOH. It can give positive NaHCO3 test. Dissolution in NaOH का मतलब क्या है? It will react with NaOH to form salt and water. ये जो water formed जो भी है, it is weaker acid when compared to the carboxylic acid. Hence, the reaction is driven in the forward direction. If you are taking an alcohol here, alcohol cannot dissolve in NaOH because the formed water is stronger acid when compared to alcohol. So the reaction is predominantly in backward direction, or else the alcohol is not soluble in NaOH. Or an important point while comparing the acidic strength of carboxylic acids, we will be taking into consideration only the inductive effect. We will not be taking into consideration the resonance effect of the side group attached. क्योंकि already ये जो carboxylate ion है, carboxylate ion के अंदर there is some good resonance happening, which is leading to charge distributed structures. Okay, this is charge distributed or charge delocalized structure. But when you are taking into resonance this particular pi bond with this pi bond, C double bond O, you are forming a charge separated structure. Charge separated structures doesn't contribute to the resonance hybrid to that much extent. It is the least contributor. Okay, charge delocalized structure or the charge distributed structure contribute to the resonance to highest amount. Okay, so ये जो particular pi bond जो resonance में जा रहा है, that particular participation is very very less. So you will be comparing only with the help of inductive effect of the side groups. I hope this is clear. So based on inductive effect, the order of acidic strength is C greater than A greater than B. इस केस में भी वैसा ही करेंगे. Reaction with NaHCO3, as H2CO3 is a weaker acid when compared to carboxylic acid, this reaction is driven in the forward direction. If you are forming H2CO3, H2CO3 is an unstable compound which eventually converts into CO2 and H2O. So CO2 gas is liberated whenever the carboxylic acid is treated with NaHCO3. Okay. Then we have seen the formation of acyl chloride, PCl3, PCl5, SOCl2. These are the reagents which we have also used for the formation of alkyl halide from alcohol. ROH, PCl3 plus ROH plus PCl5, ROH plus SOCl2. उस केस में associated in the presence of pyridine, Darjan's reaction, वो भी देगा. Where the mechanism is SNI mechanism. Darjan's के साथ SN2 है ना, normal के साथ SNI, right? ठीक है. Then we have seen formation of anhydride. For the formation of anhydride, you need to eliminate water or you need to add a dehydrating agent. The dehydrating agent in this case is concentrated H2SO4 or P4O10. You need to remove water molecule from 2 carboxylic acids. You can have an intermolecular elimination or intramolecular elimination. Intramolecular elimination में हमको एक cyclic compound मिलेगा. Intermolecular elimination में you will get normal anhydride. Okay?
सर
Yeah.
सर वो अनहाइड्रेट बनाते समय वो सिमेट्रिकली होना चाहिए क्या, मतलब उधर आर ए उधर आर डैश?
Symmetrical होने की जरूरत नहीं. If you are having 2 different carboxylic acids, you will get different types of anhydrides. Mixture of products मिलेगा, and those mixture of products usually be having similar boiling point, so उनको separate करना मुश्किल होगा.
सर फिर उनमें से H किसको निकालेंगे और OH?
The one which is more reactive in nucleophilic addition reaction. Okay, क्योंकि इसमें reaction में mechanism क्या होगा, इसके साथ जाके attack होगा. Okay, जो ज़्यादा reactive होगा, that will be, from that you need to remove the OH. And from the other carboxylic acid you will be removing hydrogen. But why इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ, you will be getting mixture of products in case if one of the carboxylic acids reactivity is very high. उसके लिए क्या होना चाहिए? You need to have strong electron withdrawing group attached to this particular carbon. तब इसके ऊपर positive charge बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ेगा. Okay. If both of them are less reactive, then you will be getting mixture of products. सक्सिनिक एसिड के अंदर से you will get succinic anhydride. Ohm's gap याद रखना. Oxalic acid, malonic acid, succinic acid, glutaric acid, adipic acid, palmitic acid. Oxalic acid is H2C2O4 or it is COOH. So next cases में malonic acid में you will be adding 1 CH2. In succinic acid you will be adding 2 CH2. Glutaric acid में 3 CH2. Adipic acid में 4 CH2. Palmitic acid में 5 CH2. Okay. And this is malic acid. Malic acid is cis form. Fumaric acid is trans form. In malic acid, you can have intramolecular anhydride formation because both the COOH are oriented in the same side. So there can be intramolecular anhydride formation. In case of fumaric acid, there will be intermolecular anhydride formation. Molecule के अंदर ही नहीं हो पाएगा because both the COOH are in opposite directions. Then we have seen formation of amides. Amide is nothing but RC double bond NH2. So if you are reacting a carboxylic acid with NH3, first you will have an acid-base reaction. So you are having carboxylate and ammonium ion acid-base reaction. Okay, if you are heating that particular compound, you will get amide. Then we have started with formation of esters. ये जो esterification reaction है, this is the most important reaction in carboxylic acid derivatives chapter. Okay. And usual mechanism में हम क्या show करते हैं reaction में? RCOH, an acid plus alcohol will give you ester. From the acid part, you will be removing OH, and from the alcohol part, you will be removing H. The breakage of this C double bond O and OH bond, this is called as acyl bond cleavage. You are breaking the bond between C double bond O and OH. Similarly, if you break the bond between R dash and OH, it will be called as alkyl bond cleavage. Okay. In this particular reaction, जो mechanism Fischer-Price esterification mechanism देखने वाले हम, it involves that acyl bond cleavage, and this is done in the presence of acid catalyst, and the overall order of the reaction comes out to be bimolecular. Okay, so the reaction mechanism is called as AAC2, acid catalyzed acyl bond cleavage by molecular reaction. Okay, similarly you can also have, in base of acid catalysis, you can also use a base catalyst. ये जो acyl bond cleavage है, it can also have alkyl bond cleavage. By molecular reaction के साथ it can also have unimolecular reaction. So for every position you can have two different choices. ये acid catalyst या base catalyst हो सकता है, acyl cleavage या alkyl cleavage हो सकता है, bimolecular या unimolecular हो सकता है. So 2 into 2 into 2, you can have 8 different possible mechanisms. Out of all those 8 different possible mechanisms, we are interested in one mechanism, which is AAC2. We will start with the mechanism. पहले आप लोग ये बताओ मुझे, इस कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड के अंदर जो कार्बन है उसका रिएक्टिविटी विद ए न्यूक्लियोफाइल ज्यादा रहेगा या कम होगा?
ज्यादा रहेगा.
The reactivity of
ज्यादा रहेगा.
the reactivity of this particular carbon with a nucleophile, will it be high or less?
ज्यादा.
उतना भी ज्यादा नहीं है, because ये जो particular lone pair है, it is participating in resonance. Okay, because of that particular participation, ये जो particular carbon है उतना ज्यादा reactive नहीं है when compared to aldehydes and ketones. Aldehydes and ketones में उनका reactivity, among aldehydes and ketones, aldehydes are most reactive in nucleophilic addition reaction followed by ketones. उन दोनों को comparison में carboxylic acid को देख रहा हूँ तो उसका reactivity और कम है because of the participation in resonance. Okay, ये जो particular carbon के ऊपर जो positive charge है, it will be somewhat decreased. Okay, ये जो ROH है, is ROH a strong nucleophile or a weak nucleophile? Is ROH a strong nucleophile or a weak nucleophile? ROH, we consider all negatively charged nucleophiles as strong along with NH3. उनके अलावा all neutral reagents are treated as weak. ROH, is it a neutral reagent or a negatively charged reagent? Hello, please answer.
Negatively.
ROH negatively charged है.
Which one?
ROH is a neutral reagent. ROH is a weak acid. Alcohol जो है, it is weaker acid when compared to water. So you don't have RO minus concentration more and more in the solution. You have ROH concentration more in the solution. It is a weak acid. Okay, if it is a weak acid, it cannot dissociate into RO minus plus H positive. So ये जो ROH है, it is a weak nucleophile because it is neutral. इसका reactivity भी कम है, ये जो ROH भी weak nucleophile है. Hence, there is a necessity for the addition of an acid catalyst. If we are adding an acid catalyst, what is happening? I am adding H3O positive. You are adding an acid catalyst. ये जो particular H positive है, it will be protonating one of the oxygens. Out of these two oxygens, which oxygen will be protonated by this hydrogen?
Double bond.
Double bond O के ऊपर जो lone pair है, that particular lone pair is not going in resonance, so it is completely available. ये जो lone pair है, it is going in resonance, hence it is relatively less available. So इसका Lewis basic strength is more when compared to the lone pair on this particular oxygen. Okay, so ये जो particular lone pair है, it will be attacking the H positive and it will be protonated. So this will lead to the formation of R C double bond OH positive bond OH. Can there be any resonance? इसके ऊपर जो lone pair है, that lone pair can go in resonance, right? Which will lead to the formation of an equivalent structure. यहाँ पे OH होगा, double bond OH positive. These two are equivalent structures.
Yes.
Whenever you have equivalent structures, what will happen to the stability because of resonance?
Increase.
Increases. ठीक है. So वो जो है, that particular oxygen is readily protonated. ये protonation होने के वजह से what will happen to the electrophilic character of that C double bond O? Increases. क्योंकि इस ऑक्सीजन के ऊपर अभी पॉजिटिव चार्ज है, so it will try to pull the electrons from this particular carbon. So इसके ऊपर partial positive charge बढ़ जाएगा और उसका reactivity जो है वो बढ़ गया. Now ये जो R-OH है, even though it is a poor nucleophile, it will attack on this particular carbon. Okay. Now this will lead to the formation of R bond C bond OH, OH, R dash O bond H positive. Okay. Out of alcohol and water, which is a stronger acid? Water is a stronger acid. ठीक है. There will be a proton exchange which will lead to the formation of RC bond OH. This will convert into OH2 positive. R dash OH. Okay. If water is a strong acid, उसका basic character में क्या बोल सकते हैं? It is a relatively weak base when compared to ROH. Weaker the base, we know that weaker the base, better is the leaving group, ना? So ROH से better leaving group जो होगा, it will be H2O. Okay, weaker is the base, better is the leaving group. ROH is weaker acid when compared to water. Okay, acidic strength में देख रहे तो, अगर basic strength में देख रहे तो उल्टा होगा. ROH is a strong base when compared to H2O. Basic character in this case I am referring with respect to the lone pair, मतलब Lewis basic character. So H2O is a better leaving group when compared to ROH. So इस case में क्या होगा? There will be a proton exchange which will lead to the formation of OH2 positive, which is a better leaving group than R-OH. Okay. So अभी क्या होगा? This will act as leaving group. जो lone pair है, simultaneously bond बनाओ. When this is acting as leaving group, क्या होगा? इसके ऊपर positive charge आएगा. Okay, if this lone pair is going in resonance, you can have an octet completed structure. So this will lead to formation of R, C. Proton transfer हो गया ना? You don't have any. Excuse me. You don't have any hydrogen here. Okay. double bond OH, we have a positive, and this is OR dash. Initially आप लोग ने we have given an acidic catalyst, so H plus वापस हटा दो, so ये जो H2O है it will be attacking on this particular proton, which will lead to the formation of R C double bond O R dash plus H3O positive. Okay, clear? In this mechanism, what is the rate determining step? What is the rate determining step?
Addition of nucleophile.
Addition of the nucleophile, और ये जो particular attack of the alcohol on the protonated carboxylic acid, it is the rate determining step. Okay, so in the rate determining step, how many molecules are present? There are 2 molecules, hence the molecularity is 2. Okay,
हाँ
ठीक है. What is the purpose for adding an acid catalyst?
तो एड इट्स मतलब कार्बन का जो पॉजिटिव नेचर है बढ़ाने के लिए
as R dash OH is a poor nucleophile, RCOH is protonated first to increase its reactivity. Okay. ठीक है. So if this is the rate determining step, what can you write the rate as? Rate is equals to K into concentration of carboxylic acid into concentration of alcohol. Right? और जो कैटलिस्ट है, कैटलिस्ट ऐड करने की वजह से वो जो रेट कांस्टेंट K है उसका वैल्यू बढ़ेगा. Okay, because catalyst concentration amount is constant, so that constant times वो जो initial rate constant और दोनों multiply होके you will be getting a new rate constant. So addition of catalyst increases the value of the rate constant. Okay, so जो rate है it is dependent on both carboxylic acid as well as alcohol. Can you tell me some conditions which will increase the rate of reactivity or which will increase the rate of esterification? Tell me the conditions which will increase the rate of esterification.
Concentration ज़्यादा लेंगे.
You can take the concentrations of carboxylic acids and alcohol in greater amount. Okay.
सर वो कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड में वो कार्बन के ऊपर इलेक्ट्रॉन विथड्रॉइंग ग्रुप्स.
Very good. ये जो particular R है, if it is an electron withdrawing group, then इस कार्बन के ऊपर positive charge और बढ़ेगा. Because of increased positive charge, the reactivity will be more. Okay. Electron withdrawing groups रहा तो what can I comment on the acidic strength of the carboxylic acid? Increases. Okay. So I can say stronger acids will have faster rate of reactivity in esterification. Okay. The stronger acid होगा that will be reacting at a faster rate in esterification. Okay. This is with respect to carboxylic acid. With respect to alcohol, बताओ. वो जो अल्कोहल है, it is acting as a nucleophile. If I increase the nucleophilic strength, the reactivity increases. Nucleophilic strength बढ़ाने के लिए अल्कोहल के ऊपर जो अल्काइल ग्रुप अटैच्ड है, can I say if it is an electron releasing group, it will increase the nucleophilic nature of that oxygen? Okay, so electron releasing groups must be present on the alcohol in order to have faster rate of reaction. Okay, ये करते हुए we should not compromise on the steric hindrance. If you are making this R and R dash more and more bulky, तब इसको ये जाके अटैक करना इधर थोड़ा मुश्किल होगा ही है because of steric hindrance. Okay, so while increasing the reactivity of carboxylic acids and alcohols, you should not compromise on the steric hindrance. So parallelly आपको ये भी देखना पड़ेगा. Okay, let us write some points in order to analyze the rate of esterification. Okay. First point, what is the RDS?
Nucleophilic
The RDS of the mechanism is the nucleophilic attack of alcohol on the protonated carboxylic acid. Okay. This reaction is referred to as AAC2, acid catalyzed acyl bond cleavage and bimolecular reaction. Okay. Next point. The small size of alkyl groups in carboxylic acids and alcohol decrease the crowding in the transition state of the rate determining step, and therefore increases rate of reaction. Okay, clear? Next point. Strong acids have higher rate of esterification Therefore, electron withdrawing groups increases rate of reaction. Okay. Whenever you have electron withdrawing groups attached, so carbon के ऊपर positive charge बढ़ेगा, which will increase the rate of reactivity in that nucleophilic attack step. Analysis of carboxylic acids. I will give you some questions. Mark the order of reactivity in esterification. Mark the rate of reaction in esterification. Answer.
Semi greater than greater.
Sub greater than
In the first case, 1 will be greater than, 2 will be greater than, 3 greater than, 4 greater than 5. It is based on steric hindrance as well as electrophilic character of that particular carboxylic acid carbon. Okay. So it is 1 greater than, 2 greater than, 3 greater than, 4 greater than 5. Second case में
2 greater than 1.
2 greater than 1, ये जो Cl है, as it is electron withdrawing group, it is increasing the electrophilic character of that particular COH. Okay. Third में
greater.
Greater than.
greater than. Okay. D में answer.
Fifth greater than, second greater than.
5, 2, 1, 3, 4.
5 जो है NO2, it is both minus I as well as minus M. Out of these two, the dominating is minus M, and H2 is minus I and plus M.
Plus
The
M.
dominating factor is
Plus M.
plus M. This is minus I and plus M. The dominating factor will be minus I. Okay. This is plus I and hyperconjugation. Dominating factor is hyperconjugation. Okay. Better will be, highest will be NO2 because it is withdrawing electrons with resonance. उसके बाद
Cl.
you will have
Cl.
Cl because it is withdrawing electrons with inductive effect. Better will be
Hydrogen.
1 because it is neither electron releasing or withdrawing. Electron releasing groups में 3 जो है कम destabilize या कम stabilize करेगा इस कार्बन को. Okay. Because it is releasing electrons with hyperconjugation.
4.
This is the order. Okay. Clear? This is with respect to carboxylic acids. With respect to alcohols, क्या बात कर सकते हैं हम? Fifth point.
Electron releasing groups.
Yeah. Strongly nucleophilic alcohols will have faster rate of esterification and therefore presence of electron releasing groups promote the rate of reaction but should not compromise sterically. Okay. इन क्वेश्चंस का आंसर बताओ. Again, order of rate of esterification. This is with respect to alcohols. Mark the answers. पहला केस में आंसर
Greater than, greater than.
Greater than 3.
यहाँ पे गलती से COH दिया है. It is not COH. It has to be OH. Okay. Even though the nucleophilic nature of this oxygen is increasing, but ये बल्कि होता जा रहा है ना. So मतलब इस पर्टिकुलर ऑक्सीजन के ऊपर इलेक्ट्रॉन डेंसिटी बढ़ता जा रहा है, बट बल्कि होने की वजह से its reactivity as a nucleophile is decreasing. So 1 greater than, 2 greater than, 3 greater than 4. इसमें ROH and phenol, which is more reactive? ROH, क्योंकि इस पर्टिकुलर केस में जो लोन पेयर है that will go in resonance. Okay, so resonance में जाने की वजह से अवेलेबिलिटी कम हो गया. C के केस में इलेक्ट्रॉन रिलीजिंग ग्रुप increases greater. Okay, इसमें
4 greater than 3
4
greater
greater than,
than
3 greater than, 1 greater than, 2 greater than 5.
उस ऑर्डर का एग्जैक्ट उल्टा
हाँ,
जो पहले किया था उसका एग्जैक्ट उल्टा है ना. ओके, ठीक है. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, we can also influence the
Sir,
position of the equilibrium. Yeah, tell me.
hello sir. वो मतलब स्टेरिक फैक्टर डोमिनेंटली देखेंगे या फिर इलेक्ट्रॉन रिलीजिंग का फैक्टर डोमिनेंटली देखेंगे?
इट डिपेंड्स. वो जो है इन जनरल इस पर्टिकुलर केस में ये जो इलेक्ट्रॉन रिलीजिंग इफेक्ट है, इट इज बिकॉज ऑफ इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट. इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट के वजह से इधर उतना ज्यादा नहीं बढ़ेगा. मोreover इसका साइज बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ता जा रहा है ना. इस पर्टिकुलर केस में वी आर सीइंग द स्टेरिक इफेक्ट. और सब केसेस में वैसा ही जनरलाइज करेंगे ये बोल नहीं सकते हैं. सो इट डिपेंड्स अपॉन द क्वेश्चन. ओके, अगर वो जो ग्रुप है बल्किनेस, इफ इट इज अवे फ्रॉम द OH, इट इज ओके. ठीक है. We can also affect the position of equilibrium. मतलब we can drive the reaction in forward direction by removing products. और जो reaction steps है, if you can observe, all the reaction steps are reversible. Okay. So I can say all the steps in this mechanism are reversible and the position of equilibrium can be shifted in the forward direction by taking the following steps. By taking the following steps. One of the step is by increasing the concentration of reactants. If you are taking alcohol and carboxylic acid in greater amounts, the reaction will be driven in the forward direction, or we can have more and more formation of ester. Okay, ठीक है, or the rate of the reaction will be increased. दूसरा, और जो product ester है, it can be distilled off from the solution. Okay, if you are heating the solution, और जो product ester जो बनेगा, that particular ester can be distilled off from the solution because it will be having a lesser boiling point when compared to other components present in the system. System के अंदर हमारे पास क्या क्या है? You have a carboxylic acid, you have alcohol, you have water and ester at equilibrium. Carboxylic acid can form hydrogen bonding. Alcohol जो है इसके अंदर भी there can be hydrogen bonding. Water जो है इसके अंदर भी there is hydrogen bonding. Can ester form hydrogen bond? No, right? So as it is not, as it is unable to form any hydrogen bond, it is having weaker interactions. Because of those weaker interactions, it will be having a lesser boiling point when compared to the other components, which are alcohol, carboxylic acid, and water. Okay, and this will be true only in case of smaller alcohols and carboxylic acids. If we are having a larger alcohol and higher carboxylic acids, then on formation of ester, this ester will be having a greater molecular weight as well as greater surface area. Because of greater surface area, there will be greater van der Waals forces, which will lead to higher boiling points. Okay, so ये जो particular point है, the distillation of the ester from the reaction mixture in order to increase the rate of reaction, this is applicable only for smaller acids and smaller alcohols. Okay, clear? ठीक है. Point क्या है? One thing you can do is concentration of reactants can be increased. Okay. Next point. The product ester may be distilled off from the solution, may be distilled off from the solution as its boiling point is minimum. As its boiling point is minimum, valid only for smaller alcohols and carboxylic acids. Okay. Next point, you can add benzene. Benzene can be added to the reaction mixture. Benzene can be added to reaction mixture, which forms an azeotrope which forms an azeotrope with water and then water can be distilled off at lower temperature. Water can be distilled off at lower temperature. What is meant by this azeotrope? We will be understanding this in detail in the chapter of solutions and colligative properties. अभी के लिए इतना समझते हैं. Whenever you are adding benzene to water, the boiling point of the mixture of benzene and water decreases. Okay, what is the normal boiling point of water? It is 100 degrees C. Okay, and benzene का जो boiling point है, it is 80 degrees C. If you are combining these two, if you are combining water with benzene, वो जो solution का, that particular benzene plus water solution का जो भी boiling point रहेगा, it will be lesser than that 80 and lesser than that 100. Okay, such an azeotropic mixture is called as minimum boiling point azeotropic mixture. The boiling point is decreased when compared to the individual components. Benzene का 80 है और water का 100 है. इन दोनों को मिलाने के बाद उसका boiling point 70 हो जाएगा. Okay, this is called as minimum boiling point azeotropic mixture. So by adding benzene, you are decreasing the boiling point of water. So you can remove water along with benzene. Okay, by heating it. If I am removing one of the products, the reaction will be driven in the forward direction. समझ में आया? And such a solution, अभी ये जो solution है, this is called as non-ideal solution, जिनके बारे में हम solutions and colligative properties में पढ़ेंगे. Benzene plus water, it is forming an azeotrope and it is also called as positive deviated solution. We will understand this term in solutions and colligative properties. Don't worry. It is called as positive deviated solution. उसमें क्या होगा? The boiling point of the solution will be lesser than the boiling points of individual components. Boiling point of H2O is 100 degrees C. Boiling point of benzene is 80 degrees C. Boiling point of azeotrope is 70 degrees C. Okay, clear? So these are the three things which you can do in order to drive the reaction in forward direction. One is by increasing the concentration of reactants, and the other is you can distill off the ester formed as its boiling point is lesser when compared to the other components. Ester cannot form hydrogen bonding, इसलिए उसका boiling point कम होगा. And it is applicable only for smaller acids and carboxylic smaller acids and alcohols. तीसरा method क्या है? By forming an azeotropic mixture which has a lesser boiling point when compared to the individual components. So जो H2O के साथ benzene azeotropic mixture बना के, it will make it evaporate at 70 degrees only. As a result, the reaction will be driven in the forward direction. I hope this is clear. Last point. We are adding an acid catalyst. Okay. वो जो acid catalyst है, you need to maintain sufficient pH. Okay, you need to maintain sufficient pH. Or else क्या होगा? वो जो H positive है, it can also protonate the ROH alcohol. If it is protonating the alcohol, it will be decreasing its nucleophilic character, and the reactivity will be decreased. So you need to ensure a sufficient pH in order to have a good rate of esterification. Okay, that particular point is called as pH compromise. In esterification, minimum amount of acid catalyst should be used this is because while H positive activates carboxylic acid RCOH, by protonating carbonyl oxygen, it simultaneously deactivates the alcohol by protonating hydroxyl oxygen. Is this clear? If you are having ROH, it can be protonated by H3O positive to form ROH2 positive plus H2O. Okay. ओके इसी में सब पार्ट जैसा बोल सकते हैं फॉर्मेशन ऑफ लैक्टोन्स. Lactones are nothing but cyclic esters. So if you want to form a cyclic ester, in the same molecule, you need to have an alcohol along with carboxylic acid. What are lactones? They are nothing but cyclic esters. What are lactams?
cyclic ether.
Cyclic ethers are oxidants. Lactams are cyclic amides. Cyclic amides are called as lactams. HO, C, double bond, CH2, 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 OH, H plus, what will happen? Remove OH from the carboxylic acid part, remove hydrogen from the OH part, and join rest all other things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You will be forming a 5-membered ring, and in the 5-membered ring, one of the member is oxygen. Okay. And oxygen के बाजू में you have C double bond O, and the byproduct is H2O. Clear? Next reactions, reduction reactions. By doing reduction of carboxylic acids, what are the products which you can form? Either you can convert a carboxylic acid into an alcohol, or you can convert a carboxylic acid into an alkane. Okay, if you want to convert a carboxylic acid to alkane, इससे पहले हम कुछ reactant देखा है उसके लिए, conversion of carboxylic acid to an alkane. If we are having a red K1O4,
मैंगनीज स्टीरेट।
yeah, वो तो conversion of alkane to alcohol, sorry, alkane to carboxylic acid ना, manganese stearate. उल्टा पूछ रहा हूँ मैं, conversion of carboxylic acid to an alkane. If you are adding a reducing agent, either you can convert that into an alcohol, or you can convert that to an alkane. Okay. Very strong reducing agent is red phosphorus plus HI. So if you want to convert a carboxylic acid to an alkane, we will use red phosphorus plus HI. Okay. And if you want to convert to alcohol, alcohol के लिए कुछ reagents जो देखा हमने already, you need to convert carboxylic acid to an alcohol.
LiLH4.
Yes, LiLH4. You have two different types of reagents for this. You can use LiAlH4 जो already हमने देखा है. इसके साथ साथ you can also use diborane B2H6. Okay. ये जो LiLH4 है, it can affect ester, it can also affect amide. But ये जो diborane है, it cannot affect esters and amides. It will be affecting only the carboxylic acid. Only carboxylic acid will be converting into alcohol. So एक statement लिख रहा हूँ. Diborane is a selective reducing agent it reduces COOH group but does not affect the other functional groups such as ester, nitro, halo, etc. Okay,
हाँ.
यहाँ तक क्लियर है? Okay, let us take 5 minutes break. उसके बाद कंटिन्यू करते हैं. Next reaction, ये भी important reaction है. Most of the times you can see this in your question papers. Decarboxylation. Decarboxylation में already हमने decarboxylation using soda lime किया था और Kolb's electrolysis भी किया. Those two reactions also come under decarboxylation. Okay, उनके बारे में भी फिर से लिखेंगे हम. But इनके अलावा कुछ new reactions देखेंगे decarboxylation. One is decarboxylation of malonic acid derivatives. Decarboxylation of malonic acid derivatives. What is malonic acid? Ohm's gap ना? Malonic acid क्या होगा? COH. COH is okay. COH CH2 COH. This is malonic acid. Okay. Malonic acid derivative का मतलब क्या है? If you are replacing those two hydrogens which are present on this carbon with any alkyl groups, okay, the formed carboxylic acid will be called as malonic acid derivative. So if you are heating malonic acid derivative, it will readily lose one of the COOH as CO2, and it will be converting into a monocarboxylic acid. Okay. If you are heating this, remove one of the COOH as CO2. एक को हटा दो. You will get R CH R dash COH plus CO2. ये जो malonic acid derivatives है, these are thermally unstable. Thermally unstable. As they are thermally unstable, upon heating it, it is losing one of the COH as CO2, and it is converting into monocarboxylic acid. Example. You can have any compound, or else आप लोग ऐसे कुछ सोच सकते हो. You need to have two COOH groups on the same carbon. Two COOH groups on the same carbon. उसको heat किया तो one of the COOH group will be eliminated. Okay. Mechanism, this is not exact mechanism, but ऐसा कुछ bond formations होता है. Okay. C R R dash oxygen C bond O bond H double bond O. There is a bond formation between these two. Okay. And ये जो bond है, इन दोनों के बीच में bond बन रहा है. There is already hydrogen bonding. Whenever you are heating it, there will be bond formation between these two. इन दोनों के बीच में हाइड्रोजन उसके साथ बॉन्ड बन रहा है ना, सो इसके बीच में बॉन्ड ब्रेक होगा. ओके. एंड ये जो ऑक्सीजन है इस कार्बन के साथ बॉन्ड बनते समय there will be breaking of this particular bond as carbon cannot form pi bond. Okay. So what is happening? Once observe. यहाँ पे you have formed OH. There is already one OH. Between these two carbons, you are forming a double bond. And this is R dash and एक R plus CO2. Now this will tautomerize. Enol जैसा है ना? So this will tautomerize to get back the carboxylic acid. C double bond O bond OH, CH, R dash, R. Clear?
हाँ सर.
Okay. ये जरूरत नहीं है, जस्ट फॉर योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग किनके बीच में बॉन्ड्स बना ये समझाने के लिए. You just need to understand if you have two COH on the same carbon, which is nothing but a malonic acid derivative, it is thermally unstable. You will be removing CO2 only upon heating. Similarly, you can also have decarboxylation in beta keto acids. Decarboxylation in beta keto acids. What is meant by beta keto acid? With respect to keto group, the carboxylic acid is at beta position, and with respect to the carboxylic acid group, the ketone is at beta position. Okay, so carboxylic acid जो है, that is prime functional group, so this will be alpha and this will be beta, beta keto acid. Okay, इसको भी हीट करने से क्या होगा, the carboxylic acid is removed in the form of CO2. उसके जैसा ही कुछ रीअरेंजमेंट करेंगे. अगेन ऑब्जर्व, R C double bond O, it will be forming a hydrogen bond with this RCOH. अभी हीट किया तो क्या होगा, ये इसके साथ बॉन्ड बनेगा, ये वाला इसके साथ बॉन्ड होगा, ये इसके साथ बॉन्ड बनाओ. क्या आएगा इधर, R C बॉन्ड OH डबल बॉन्ड C R dash R plus CO2. This will tautomerize to give you R C double bond O CH R dash और R. जो भी COH रहा, it got eliminated as CO2. Clear?
हाँ सर. हाँ.
Question. You just need to identify that as either a malonic acid derivative or as beta keto acid. First, you are treating it with PCC. You are getting compound A. This on reaction which in the first step NaOI, second step H3O positive. You are getting compound B. This on heating, you are getting two compounds B plus C. Okay, B को heat करने से you got some D compound, and ये जो C है, it is treated with Ag and delta. Okay, you got compound E. Identify A, B, C, D, E. What will be compound A? वो बताओ. PCC ऐड करने से हमको मिलेगा क्या?
वो 2 डिग्री
Carboxylic
एसिड में
PCC carboxylic acid में क्यों convert होगा? It will convert the given alcohol into, if it is 2 degree alcohol, it will be converting that into ketone. 1 degree alcohol है तो aldehyde. So पहले ये डाइकीटो compound मिलेगा. This on reaction with NaOI. What is NaOI? It is a haloform reagent. इसके साथ haloform reaction होगा. Either you can use NaOH plus X2 or you can also use NaOX. ऐसा बात किया ना हमने. So in general NaOH plus X2 करके देने की जरूरत नहीं है. They can give NaOX. अभी NaOX के साथ reaction में होगा क्या? First it will be converting into, ये तो इसका तो कुछ नहीं होगा. This will be converting into C methyl keto group है ना. ये O minus Na positive रहेगा. Because the solution is basic in nature. इसलिए H3O positive कर रहा हूँ मैं. If I am adding H3O positive, you are getting this compound plus CHI3 ना. Okay. So इसको H3O positive करने से you will get beta keto carboxylic acid. Double bond O C double bond O OH. Okay. इसको हीट करने से you will get cyclohexanone. So अगर ये वाला जो है this is compound A, this is B, इसको exact B नहीं बोल सकते हैं. ये वाला जो है this is B along with this compound is C. ये जो compound है हीट करने से you got D. अभी देखो on C what you are adding? You are adding Ag metal and heat. Any metal is a source of free radical. कोई भी मेटल इज a source of free radical. So बनेगा क्या हमको? और जो CH 3 free radicals मिलके वैसा ही CH और 3 free radicals मिलेगा. ये जो आयोडीन के साथ बॉन्ड ब्रेक होके you will be getting 3 free radicals. So those will be combining among themselves to form alkyne. ये जो particular reaction है, this is also one of the important reactions. If you are seeing a metal that is a source of free radicals, so Woods reaction जैसा कुछ करना है. Clear?
हाँ.
Okay. Next reaction, next decarboxylation reaction. Using soda lime. What is soda lime?
NaOH plus CaO.
in the ratio 3:1.
In the ratios 3:1. Very good. NaOH plus CaO. ये 3 parts है. CaO is 1 part. 3:1. And this reaction is also called as step down reaction. The product will be having 1 carbon less when compared to the initial substrate. RC double bond O OH plus NaOH. First there will be an acid base reaction which will lead to the formation of RC double bond O minus Na positive. अभी ये जो है RC double bond O minus, this on heating will give you a carbanion. Okay, R minus plus CO2. the generation of this particular carbanion is the rate determining step, RDS. So in the rate determining step, you are forming a carbanion. All those carboxylic acids which will lead to the formation of a stable carbanion will have a faster rate of decarboxylation. Can I say that? So this on reaction with H2O, it will form alkane, RH. मैं क्या बता रहा हूँ? As the rate determining step involves the formation of carbanion, all those carboxylic acids which can lead to the formation of a more stable carbanion. Stability of the carbanion is judged based on electron withdrawing groups. If electron withdrawing groups are attached to that particular carbon which is bearing negative charge, it will be more stable. So then it will be readily formed. If it is forming readily, the rate of decarboxylation will be more. बोल सकता हूँ? So they will ask you questions like which of the following compounds will decarboxylate easily or will decarboxylate at a faster rate. ऐसा कुछ पूछा जाता है. So आप लोग को देखना क्या है? Again, I can compare this on the basis of acidic strength. Strong acid जैसा रहा तो क्या होगा? ये electron withdrawing group रहेगा ना? Electron withdrawing groups will increase the stability of carbanion as well. So stronger acids decarboxylate faster than weaker acids as the presence of electron withdrawing group stabilizes the carbanion formed. Okay, most common question है ये, which of the following is decarboxylated easily? Yeah, they will ask what is the rate of decarboxylation. What is the rate of decarboxylation? So a question का बताओ answer. CH3COOH, CCl3 COOH, CF3 COOH. Tell me the answer. One, two, three.
Less than.
Less.
3 greater than 2 greater than 1. 3 greater than 2 greater than 1. That is the wrong answer. It is 2 greater than 3 greater than 1. In case of CCl3, यहाँ पे जो कार्बनियन बनेगा, इन दिस केस हर एक केस में कार्बनियन क्या क्या बन रहे देखो. इस केस में CH3 नेगेटिव, इस केस में CCl3 नेगेटिव, इस केस में CF3 नेगेटिव. If you are comparing only by inductive effect, then 3 will be greater than 2 will be greater than 1. But CCl3 negative में you can have back bonding. This negative charge can be given into empty d orbitals of chlorine, which is the case of resonance only. Okay. So back bonding के वजह से CCl3 negative ज़्यादा stable होगा. Hence 2 greater than 3 greater than 1. Clear? Okay. There is another decarboxylation left, which is decarboxylation in Kolb's electrolysis, which is also used for the formation of alkanes. और next class में देखते हैं along with the mechanism. So ये 3 decarboxylation reactions clear है. Decarboxylation of malonic acid derivative, beta keto acids, and using soda lime. Okay. Then we will continue in the next class.